Gigi's Starry Dream, The Journey of a Little Giraffe. Once upon a time, in the heart of the African savannah, there lived a little giraffe named Gigi. Gigi was not like other giraffes. She had a big dream. Every night, she would gaze up at the twinkling stars and dream of touching them. She believed that if she could stretch her neck just a little bit higher, she might be able to reach the stars. One evening, as the sun was setting and the sky began to fill with stars, Gigi shared her dream with her best friend, a wise old owl named Oliver. "Oliver, do you think I could ever reach the stars?" Gigi asked, her eyes shining with hope. Oliver hooted softly. "Gigi, the stars are very far away, but if you truly believe in your dream, you might find a way to get closer to them." Inspired by Oliver's words, Gigi decided to set off on a journey to reach the stars. She walked across the vast savannah, determined and full of hope. Along the way, she met a playful monkey named Max, who swung down from the trees to greet her. "Where are you going, Gigi?" Max asked curiously. "I'm going to find a way to reach the stars," Gigi replied with a smile. Max, always eager for an adventure, decided to join Gigi. "Let's climb the tallest tree in the forest. Maybe we'll get closer to the stars," Max suggested. They traveled together to the forest and found the tallest tree. Max expertly climbed to the top, with Gigi stretching her neck as high as she could from the ground. But even from the top of the tallest tree, the stars were still out of reach. Undeterred, Gigi and Max continued their journey and came across a wise old tortoise named Tessa, basking in the sun by a river. Tessa listened to Gigi's dream and nodded thoughtfully. "The stars are indeed far, but sometimes we need to look at things from a different perspective. Why don't you visit the great mountain? It touches the sky," Tessa advised. Excited by this new idea, Gigi and Max set off towards the great mountain. The journey was long and tiring, but Gigi's determination never wavered. When they finally reached the mountain, they began to climb. Gigi stretched her neck higher and higher with each step. As they neared the summit, Gigi looked up and saw the stars twinkling brighter than ever before. She felt a sense of awe and wonder. When they finally reached the top, Gigi stood on the highest peak, her neck stretched as far as it could go. She reached out with her nose, and for a moment, it felt like she was touching the stars. Though the stars were still far away, Gigi realized that her journey had brought her closer to them than she had ever been before. She understood that sometimes the journey itself is as important as the destination. Max looked at Gigi with admiration. "You did it, Gigi. You reached the stars in your own special way," Gigi smiled, feeling a warm glow in her heart. "Thank you, Max. And thank you, Oliver and Tessa. I couldn't have done it without all of you." As they made their way back home, Gigi felt a newfound sense of contentment. She had followed out her dream and discovered that the stars were not just in the sky, but in the hearts of her friends and the adventures they shared. From that day on, whenever Gigi looked up at the night sky, she knew that dreams could come true, as long as she believed and had friends by her side.